Hey Lydia, good morning.
Hi, good morning. We are live.
We are here. I'm
I
very
feel like,
excited about today and everything we have going on.
me too. I feel like I always need to announce, like, we're live. Like, obviously, we're live.
Well, I mean, I remember this in like 2020 and 2021 going live. There was such a lag. And then you'd be like, are we live? Are we not live? Like, what's going on here?
Yes. So I'm always like, we're live.
Oh,
Anyway, Bridget and I are super excited. As you may or may not know, you should know because we post about it 24/7. We have a business called Visibility on Purpose. We are dedicated to helping business owners achieve media opportunities, grow their business, grow their exposure, and really just like share their impact with the world through the media. So it's a media training school. And today we are hosting this incredible workshop. This idea came to us, and we were like, this is freaking fire. It's called Visibility Era, and it's the before you want to start pursuing the media. What we've seen from a lot of our clients, what I've seen being in PR for so long, is that when we get to a specific stage where we're like ready to start being seen, a lot of the fears come up. And this can present itself in so many different ways. Like Bridget was talking about how she gets like sweaty. I'll let you talk about this, but like mine is a I mean, I also get sweaty too, but mine is a constant like thought spiral where I just continue to talk and I don't know when to shut up. But then there's other ones where you're rambling. There's other things where you're stumbling on your words, or maybe you're not able to articulate your business. So today in Visibility Era, we are saying and no more to that, stepping into a new way of being and really claiming our visibility for our business.
yeah. I'm excited to do this with like a meditation as well because
Yeah.
sometimes these things, like our fears, how do I say this? I always feel like fear is always going to be there, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. Like the fear
No.
is to keep us safe. And at the same time, so many of us let fear stop us from moving forward and moving ahead. So I know for me, and like I know you too, we have practices and modalities that support us beyond the like conscious, logical, present moment. And for me, a lot of that is meditative practices. It might be movement, it might be exercise. So today at the
Yeah.
workshop, we're actually going to do a meditation so that we can really sit with the archetype of how we want to show up in the world and to lean into that archetype. You can call this your brand alter ego or your persona, your public persona, so that we can lean into that archetype so that when we are invited to maybe be on a podcast or maybe speak in front of an audience, we can lean on the practices and lean on the values of these archetypes to give us strength in the moments when we are just feeling all the feels. And it's just so natural for us to feel nervous. Like, I don't think it's a
Yeah.
bad thing, and it happens at every stage of the journey.
Yeah, there's like a few different mindset shifts. Like someone was saying, I'm pretty sure this is scientifically proven, but like if you're anxious or you're feeling anxiety, your body can't tell the difference between anxiety and excitement.
Mm-hmm.
So telling yourself you're excited, or we were even talking about like if you are somebody who sweats in front of an audience, like what clothes can you wear that makes you feel more comfortable so you don't have to worry about it. So there's all these different tips and tricks where we can meet ourselves where we're at and feel the fear and freaking do it anyway. One of our favorite, one of our favorite things we like to talk about is so Beyonce has, I'm like, so Beyonce,
Your best
she,
friend.
she has, it's her best friend. She's her best friend. She has a stage presence, and her name is Sasha Fierce, which I thought was really inspiring. Bridget thinks it's really inspiring, where she can actually just be her most fierce, authentic self, or the self that she wants the brand to really portray on stage without feeling the pressure of Beyonce. So she goes on stage and she's Sasha Fierce. She comes off and she's Beyonce. I find that very, very inspiring because we can allow ourselves to step into a new way of being and be like, okay, the brand is going to be this alter ego, and we're going to sit back and just be ourselves. And that's such a release of pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we don't need to be everything. And I don't think it's fair to ask ourselves to be everything. So that's something we'll be focusing on in the workshop today, which will be really, really fun. And something also that I read recently, which these are things we know, but I feel like we need to be reminded constantly. Bridget just mentioned this as well, is like our bodies, our mind is hardwired for us to be comfortable and safe. So obviously, if we're doing something that makes us a little bit nervous, our body, our brain is telling us like every which way, don't do this. This isn't safe. And so a lot of us end up hiding and not living out this like mission or this legacy that we really want for ourselves and our brand because of the fear. And what we can do is, as a conscious being, we can sit in meditation, we can do these special practices, and we can tell ourselves, okay, it's okay. My brain is just doing its thing, primal thing to keep us safe, but I'm going to choose differently.
I was saying this to you yesterday, Lydia, like, you know, I've spoken in front of crowds before. So some people might think, oh, she probably doesn't get nervous or fearful. And next month, I'm going to be going to Florida and speaking at this women's hormone health summit. Okay? And I'm not talking about like hormones or health. My role is going to be talking about like women in community. And I had all this like imposter syndrome come up with that because I was like, oh my God, I don't really know as much as these people. Like, who's going to want to listen to me? They're there for like hormone health. Why would I have anything valuable to say? And I just share this because no matter what stage of your journey you're on, whether you've been on a podcast or not, whether you've been using social media for years, or maybe you're newer to the platforms, all of us experience these things. It's a safety mechanism. And we just want to remind and invite everyone who is going to be joining us in Visibility Era today, or even anything that we do with the Visibility on Purpose community, that having practices and inner support is so necessary as we evolve and as we grow, especially as business owners, because like, got to keep it real, you know?
Got to keep it real. And I love that you touched on community. I think that doing things with others and also normalizing that like it's okay to be a little nervous is so important. Actually, you were mentioning this in our last round of Visibility on Purpose, that it almost eases the entire conversation or interview when someone says that they're nervous, which is also a really cool idea and tactic to just like get it out and not feel like stuffed down. And then it makes the conversation go better and also humanizes you.
1000%. And something that I still do to this day is because of course, like when the first thing you say in front of an audience can feel like nerve-wracking, right? You go from behind the stage to in front of people. And what I still do to this day is I've had people stand up and take a couple of deep breaths with me. And like that's
everyone
for them. That's very much for me too. So I can just like stand tall and breathe and like be with the audience also in community. So there's like little things that you can do that can help you in the moment, whether you're saying like, I'm actually really nervous right now, or standing and taking some deep breaths together, like whatever works.
Gosh, I love that. So today we're going to be talking about, in the workshop, it's only $27. We literally made it paid just to like almost, there is a psychological component with workshops where if you pay money, you show up, and we're here of service. Like it's $27. We just want people to really lean into this because our mission is to really just support those business owners that have felt like they are maybe just not worthy of being recognized in the media. Let's be honest, a lot of like the media is meant for a lot of like mainstream conversations. And so if you are in the health and wellness space, the self-development space, mindset, those areas, eco-conscious, these conversations are new. So allowing yourself to realize like, yes, this is really important. Yes, I'm making a difference. Yes, I'm making a change. I'm worthy. And then in the workshop, we're going to talk about dissolving fears. We're going to talk about taking the pressure off of you because you are not your business. Like we mentioned before, your business is its own thing. And then we're going to create the visibility alter ego, which will be really, really fun for us because we get to dream and be in that creative state and do something exciting. And I feel like when you are in that creative flow state, that's when the business is expanding. That's when you get those really cool ideas to write your newsletter and those really cool ideas for maybe your signature talk or something that you feel really passionate about. Maybe a new offer comes in. So this is going to be a really fun time.
I'm excited. And yesterday when we were, sitting with everything that we're going to be doing later, we were like, we need to do breakout rooms so everyone can get to know each other. Like, that's always the best thing. I know this for me, like when I'm part of groups or communities and we do breakout rooms, I just get to meet someone, like really get to know them. I feel like I don't know. It's like the most value just like getting to know people. It's amazing. So we're also going to get to know each other. And wait, we have prizes. So
Oh my
if you
God, yeah.
want coffee,
If you
come
like
and hang out
coffee,
with us.
I'm like, wait, I'm like, if you like Starbucks coffee, come join us. But we are giving away a $100 gift card for Starbucks. We're also giving away a huge savings for anybody who joins us and wants to join Visibility on Purpose. What else do we have? We had one more thing. Oh, our
Meditation.
meditation. Yeah, our visibility or a meditation. So there's going to be a lot of fun prizes, which like who doesn't love prizes?
I love winning.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. How exciting is it when you win something? I never won anything in one of these workshops, but I know my time is coming.
Yeah, I remember one day I like won a raffle, and like that was like the coolest thing that ever happened to me. I was like, oh my God, a raffle?
Me? It is exciting. So, anyways, we're gonna have so much fun. We're gonna meet each other. We're gonna actually, Bridget and I are all about results. We're very, very results driven. I mean, I've worked in PR for so many years. It's literally all about the press and the results. Bridget is freaking driven as hell. So we are going to give you tangible results to leave with today. This is like this. I mean, I don't know if we're going to be doing this again. Like this is going to end up being paid because it's such a valuable workshop. So like paid, like it's going to be more than $27, which is basically for free. So, anyways, let us know if you have any questions. We have the link in the live comments. You can send us a DM, whatever you want. It's at 4 p.m. today, Eastern Standard Time. So we hope to see you there.
Yeah, I'm so excited. All right,
So
everyone. We'll
excited.
see you later. Thanks, Lydia. Bye.
Bye.